Hey, what's up, strong team? Today we're going to cover the double high pull. I really like the double high pull as a precursor to get into the double snatch. So once you master the double high pull, hopefully we can move on to the double snatch, which is an awesome exercise. The high pull and the snatch are both really ballistic movements, so this is going to really help get your heart rate up, to help get you nice and sweaty. So when we're doing the high pull, I need to make sure that I have a nice strong hip hinge and that I'm keeping the bells close to my body. When I come up overhead, I need there to be a slight bend in my elbows because I want to control the tame of the arc and I want to keep the kettlebells close to my body. It's a gentle tug, not a yank. So I need my elbows to be up above my shoulders when the bells come up overhead. So making sure that the bells stay close to my body and that I'm controlling the arc of the bell. So I'm going to stand to the side so you can see from a side profile. I'm going to bring my bells together in a V formation. I'm going to take a little step back. I want to make sure that I'm not hovered over top of the bells. Take a tiny step back. My stance should be relatively the same as a 2-bell swing. I shouldn't have to widen my base too much. So try to keep your feet underneath your body. You're going to hip hinge, put both of your hands on the bell. You're going to roll the bells to the side and roll those shoulders back and down so you can engage your lat. Your spine is nice and neutral. You're not looking straight down to the floor. You're also not looking up at yourself in the mirror. No kinks in the spine, so neutral spine. I'm going to hike the kettlebells back between my legs, and then I'm going to exhale as I lock out, keeping the bells gently above my head, safe above my head. I'm not limp with my wrist at all. The control in the bells is important, so I need to have a nice grip on the bell. I'm not going to death grip it, but I'm also not going to have it super, super loose. I don't want it to be flimsy in my hand. So I'm going to hike them back, and then as I come up, I'm thinking about relaxing my elbows and bringing the bells up overhead. It's important that my core is tight while these bells are up overhead, making sure I'm in that plank position and that my back stays nice and straight. I don't ever want to hyperextend my hips forward and put pressure on my lower back. So my core needs to stay nice and tight. And those elbows are going to be up overhead. I want to make sure they're not to the same height as my shoulders. I need them to come up over top, thinking about bringing the bells above my ears. So I'm going to hip hinge, tilt the bells back on their sides, engage my lats. I'm going to breathe in, hike the bells back, exhale. Every time the bells go between my legs, I'm thinking about keeping that silverback roll posture. My back is nice and straight. The bells are going right between my legs with a nice deep hip hinge, and then a gentle, tiny tug at the top. Shake it out a little bit. Tilt my bells, breathe in. Gentle tug up overhead. And like I said, this is going to be a good precursor to the double snatch, where all I need to do is punch through, lock out my elbows, let the bell gently swivel in my hand, come to the back of the arm for that double snatch. From a different angle, hip hinge, bells in place, tilt, roll those shoulders back, take a deep breath in. As a modification for newer students, we have two options. We could do a double high pull and put the bells one in each hand. So the bells are going to be in front of me. I'm going to hip hinge, bring my arms on the bell, roll my shoulders back, straighten out these bells. I'm going to stand up, bring the bells up. From here, I'm going to focus on bringing my elbows straight up to the sky. Wrist is nice and straight. Bring the bells back down. Elbows up, bring them back down. I'm just going to be careful that the weight isn't too heavy and that you're getting a limp wrist. Pull them up, bring them down. Or you can go heavier with one bell, bring your legs in, underneath your body, pull the bell up, elbows up, wrist is straight, Try to prevent this from happening. So the elbows need to come straight up. Keep that bell close to your body as you're focusing on maintaining a straight spine. Pull the bell straight up. So again, with 2 bells, equal weight, should be relatively light. Pick the bells up, keep your back straight. Adjust your feet if you have to. Keep your back straight, core tight. Pull the bells up in the V formation, bring it right back down. The bells are gliding along my chest, and I'm controlling them up and down. So it's a good modification.